Loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll
What is up, YouTube? It is Luke Superstar here, back with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. You know what's funny is I just started saying it that way one day, and I was like, I'm going to start every stream that way. That way we start out with some positivity. It's going to be an amazing day. I always say that, and then we go 0-6 in PvP, and I'm like, ugh, this day sucks. Anyways, not today. Maybe. We'll see. I've never tested this team. I have a team. It's spicy. Well, what's the opposite of spicy? Like when you eat something spicy, it burns your tongue, right? What is it when you eat something and it like freezes your tongue? Let's just say this. This one will give you a brain freeze. Because we are going ice today. If you're on YouTube, you already saw the thumbnail. If you're on Twitch, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. So guess what? We'll get there. Don't worry. I got to go through my intro spiel and do the normal, get you ready for the stream stuff. And then we'll dive into the PvP action. On top of that, it is Subscriber Sunday. It's a new thing that we're starting to do here on this channel where you come in on Sundays, challenge me, we battle it out. I usually whip your butt pretty easily. Just kidding. I've gone like 0-5 in the last Subscriber Sundays. You guys got some good teams. So I'm going to have to bring some creativity to today's Subscriber Sundays. But it's Subscriber Sunday. So first things first, let's do this. Let's pull up the screen here. Get your friend requested. Okay, so if you haven't friend requested me yet, there it is right there. If you're on your phone watching this, you're going to have to type in those numbers manually. Sorry, it takes a second. If you are watching on the TV or another device, just hold your camera right up, scan that code, and then we'll be friends soon. That being said, I'm going to take a second to talk about friendship. Not friendship in real life, although friendship in real life is important. I'm going to talk about friends on Pokemon Go. Speaking of friends, what's up, Marsha? You know what's so funny, Marsha? I knew you were going to come in immediately and say, I want to challenge you to Ultra League. Please tell me you got something ready for Ultra League. Yesterday, I promised you, and I don't break my promises, that I would put together an Ultra League team. So, yes and no. Yes, with the asterisks, okay? I put together an Ultra League team just for you. However, I only have one team. I only have 3 Pokemon total. And by the way, Marcia, this cost me like 400,000 Stardust to get this team even to this, because 2,500 CP on a lot of Pokemon costs more to get there. So anyways, I do have an Ultra League team, but it's terrible. 2 of the Pokemon only have 1 move. So it's not a good team, but I did come up with a team to challenge you in Ultra League. You'll probably just wipe the floor with me, but that's okay. I told you I would definitely come up with something. So I did, but I'm gonna work on it a little bit more, so that way in future Subscriber Sunday battles, we can do more than just Great League. So we are gonna focus on Great League, but yes, Marcia, for you, I did come up with 1 team. I'm not gonna show it to you because it's pathetic. Actually, I have 1 Pokemon that's really cool, but we'll get there, okay? This is gonna be in a little bit. We got to do some stuff first. I gotta get warmed up with some normal Great League and show you the team I put together. We'll play a few matches in that, and then we'll get to our Subscriber Sundays. Get more people, give some time, some people, I can't talk. Give the people a chance to come hang out and get in the chat and get ready, and then oh, that guy just fled on me. Okay, so we'll get there. Few updates. Why is my screen all weird? I must have bumped my screen. I have an alternative screen here. I have like, have you ever seen those setups with people that trade stocks that have like hundreds of screens? That's how mine looks. Not really. I only have 3, but I have 2 eye level and then 1's really high. So you'll always see me looking up high. But anyway, 1 is up here and that one has my stream checklist. So let's update you. No new shinies, unfortunately. The last shiny we caught was still Blitzel, which is a cool shiny, but no new shinies. But I did, and maybe I will again, I did catch a really cool non-shiny that I'm excited to share, so let me show you that. One of my happy recent catches was this bad boy right here, Shadow Charizard. Hold on. I got my Incredible Hulk juice. Let me drink this, get fired up. I know, Shadow Charizard's not some crazy mythical legendary or anything like that, but it's pretty sick. Charizard can drop some nukes. I have a video in the past that I dropped nukes with regular Charizard. Shadow Charizard, that's a real nuke dropper. So anyways, the reason I'm excited is because it has good PvP stats. Not amazing, not rank 1, but usable PvP stats. So unfortunately I have frustration. We won't use it for a while, but I'm excited. That's kind of a cool catch. We'll definitely put together a video for that. If by then I get Blast Burn Legacy move, we'll use Blast Burn, but if not, we'll use Overheat and drop those big bombs. So anyways, we'll get there. So I wanted to share that with you because I'm excited about that. Here's what I was gonna say about friendship. I went off on a tangent. And I'm gonna do this balloon while we talk about it because that's how I got my Shadow Charizard in a balloon. And this is how I got my shiny Shadow Magikarp in this balloon as well. So I always make sure to do the balloons now. Honestly, I kind of used to skip them. I kind of used to just be like, I'll do it later. Now that I got the shiny Shadow Magikarp, I always do them. So while I'm doing this, friendship. I just want to say, I'm really happy all you guys are friend requesting me and hanging out, and we're doing a lot of Pokemon stuff. And we'll do subscriber battles. Obviously, we can't trade because we're not remote. We're not ultra friends or whatever yet. Forever friends. But I do want to say this. Invite me to raids. I'm going to do raids with you. And actually, I'm going to host a raid right now for anyone that wants to join in remotely. We'll do that here in a minute as well. But I do maximum amount of remote raids every single day. I always do my 10 remote raids. Usually I just join in random lobbies from PokeGenie. But if you guys need help, sometimes you're out there all on your lonesome. Maybe you live in a rural area, whatever. You don't want to take the time to host a raid, and you just need 1 or 2 people. So I have my phone and my daughter's account. So if you invite me, there's a good chance I'll go raid with you, especially if it's the right one. So like, I'm trying to do a lot of Mega Absol raids. I was hoping we get a really cool Pokemon, but this one's eh. Okay, let me just time this. It's being a pain in the butt. Good enough. So if you invite me to raids, the chances are very high that I will join them, depending on what time it is. I don't know where you live. You could live in Taiwan, and it's 2 in the morning, and I'm asleep. Yeah. So that's, I just want to say that. Invite me to raids, and I'll join them with you guys if you need a raiding buddy. Also, check this out. Some of you may not even know this exists, okay? This may be totally new to you. But in your friends list, if you have a lot of friends, okay, you can go to the sorting button here and you can sort it by people who are at a raid. See this right here, the second option? So no one is right now, but if any of your friends are currently in a raid, getting ready to raid, you can just join them. They don't even have to invite you. So I'll leave it on the screen. Maybe it happens, maybe not. But that being said, if I'm ever doing a raid, jump in, please. If you got a remote raid pass, come raid with me and help me out. A lot of times I have mine and my daughter's account that is good enough to 2-man almost anything. We could even 2-man Regigigas Shadow if we have enough purified gems, if we have 4 each. Sometimes we don't have enough gems and we can't do it without enough gems. But I can pretty much 2-man any raid out there as far as normal raids. Obviously the super mega ones and the Gigantamaxes and all those, that's different. But any normal raid, if you're just on your lonesome and you need some people to raid with, A, you can invite me, or B, go to your friends list here and you can join raids that way as well. So I just wanted to mention that because some people don't know that. That being said, there's an Absol raid right here. We still got 26 minutes. We don't have a ton of viewership right now, but in a little bit, if anyone wants to do this raid, I'll invite you right now. So just type in the chat, hey, I'll join that raid with you and you could do a remote raid. Or we could do something else too. That Absol's the only one close. But I'm gonna remote it anyways because I'm not gonna walk over there and because I don't have the camera. Or if you have one, I'll join yours. And anyway, just trying to get a group raid together, that's all I'm saying. So if anyone wants to do one at some point today, we will. There's one. So I don't know, is this I don't think this is anyone from the stream. But how many do I have left? I can do 7 more today. So I'm gonna do this one just to show you that if people, unless he only has like 1 person, then we won't. Okay, 4, we could do it 4. I'll even be nice and mega evolve my Blaziken. But this is my point. If I'm around and I haven't used all my raid passes, usually I use them by the evening. So if you're doing it late in the evening, you're gonna have to tell me on stream beforehand so I save one. Or, you know, if it's in the morning, I'm more likely to join. But if you invite me, I'll join, just like this one. So let's do this one. You know what? We still haven't gone a shiny Regigigas. We've done at least 25, 30, maybe even more. We'll look after this, see how many we've done. But we still don't have a shiny, so maybe this is it. Maybe we get the shiny live on stream here. All right, let's see what moves he's rocking. Sometimes you get a Regigigas that is so spammy. He just throws like thunder after thunder or whatever. And his hidden power looks like it's ground here, so it's hitting us super effective, which kind of sucks. Maybe it's psychic. But, let's see. Giga Impact, that's gonna hurt. Even though we dodged, ooh, even with a dodge, that did 90% health, wow. So that's tough, oh well. I mean, we'll still beat him. But anyway. It's Sunday, I hope everyone's having a great day. What else do we got? I have some more things. Just wait till you see this PVT team we got today. Did I say PVT? PvP team. He's spamming Giga Impact. It's crazy. So if you saw the thumbnail, you saw it. If you didn't, we're using Titan, which, believe it or not, is surprisingly high on the meta list. Not like top 10, top 20. I mean, it's like maybe 100, but still, it's not like 450 or like 900. It's, you know, it's 100. So it's in the usable amount of good Pokemon. So I'm gonna use 2 gems. Okay, that's good enough. I say we have 4 people. Using 2 gems is fair. I think if you're the host of these, you have to kind of use as many gems as it takes to get there. If you're remoting in to help, at least use 1. If you can, use 2. I like to use at least 2 because you get at least 1 back in here. But I don't like to use all of them because I need some when I solo these for sure. I cannot do them without soloing. But I like to be a team player is my point. So anyways. Okay, we'll do this one. And then we'll get into some Great League stuff here in a minute. You wanna know what's funny is I looked at the raid attacker list for fighting. Mega Lucario, I think, is number 1. I think Mega Blaziken is number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Then Keldeo, I think, is number 3. And I think, I don't know, there might be some in between, but I think Shadow Raikou is actually one of the top 5 fighting attackers, believe it or not. Just because it's a Shadow, it's a legendary, it's really strong, and it has a fighting move. I don't think any really other Shadow legendaries have fighting moves, so that's why. But it does massive damage, even though it's not a fighting type. All right, can we get a shiny? Hey! Final strike. Talk about clutch. That's how we do here. We do clutch. Okay. Let's get a shiny, man. We need one. We need a shiny Regigigas. Dang it. No shiny. I don't know the CPs on these anymore. I've forgotten. It's been so long. Okay, let's do a poll. We don't do these often. There's not really any viewers on Twitch, but you can do little polls on Twitch where people vote and they can bet their Twitch points or whatever. Ooh, didn't time that well. Didn't time that one. You gotta go faster. You gotta go before the circle's even on the screen on this one. Luckily, this one's an easy throw. If you haven't yet, when you do Lunala raids, they're so hard to catch. It's like this super far throw, and the circle's really small. It's really hard to get Lunala excellence, and it's really hard to catch even when you do, so it's very hard to catch Lunalas, believe it or not. How many have I done? I missed one, I believe. I've done 3. Let's see how many I've encountered. No, I've caught all 3. Okay. All right. We're all updated. We got a Regigigas raid. I'll leave the friend request on the screen for a minute. If you want to invite me to raids, I'll join them with you. In about 20 minutes or so, we'll do a little bit of Great League. We'll dive into some subscriber Sunday battles where I will fight against you in Great League. Unless the only thing you have is Ultra League, then I have one team for that. So anyways, without further ado, last thing I'm gonna mention before we dive in is make sure that you're doing your challenges to evolve your Pokemon, because there's a lot of dark types and psychics and stuff in raids right now, Ghost, and you have to beat them with buddies to evolve them. So right now I'm currently working on this Urshifu. I only need 6 more dark types, so just make sure you do that. Let's look at this crazy team. Are you guys ready? It's crazy. Titan. Actually, it's not that crazy now that I look at it. Titan is pretty crazy, and it's very interesting. But Wishcast is you know, it's pretty cool. And Furret's really good. Obviously, you've seen plenty of Furret. So let me tell you about this team for a second. I'll pull it up so you can see the moves and stuff. This team is very interesting. A lot of people, so for one, Gastrodon is ranked way higher in the meta than Wishcast. Okay? I'm going to show you. I just want to share this with you guys. But it's mainly because it has Body Slam spam. It's not because of the typing or anything else. So Gastrodon, ranked 3 overall in the entire meta, okay, is a groundwater type, but it uses Body Slam. It doesn't really use earth moves. Sometimes they do. And Mud Slap, okay? I didn't know I had hidden power. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Okay, anyways. Maybe that's why it's ranked so high too, because you can really get some mixed up things. Anyways, what I want to show you is the bulk. This is Gastrodon's bulk right here. 103 defense, 168 stamina. When you actually look at it, if I remember correctly, Wishcast is actually bulkier. So 108, 178, 103, 168. So it has more defense and more health, which is a big deal. That's extremely bulky. Have the same weaknesses, same overall play style. The only difference is Wishcast doesn't have Body Slam. But honestly, like, I don't really think you need it on Gastrodon. Okay, I take that back. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. It is useful, and being able to Body Slam is very useful, okay? But I personally think usually if you're using a ground water type, it's because you want to use ground water. You know, like obviously the body slam is good coverage, but in this case on this team, ground water is very important. I'm gonna show you why. So number one, Cetitan. That's our main star of the day. Okay, so Cetitan is ice type, strictly ice only. So obviously it's weak to fire, rock, steel, and fighting. Okay, fire, rock, steel, and fighting. Those are its biggest weaknesses. It hits flying really hard, it hits grass really hard, and everything. So let me show you the moves. So Titan has mostly ice, obviously, and Ice's cool spear is very strong for the cost, and powder snow is very strong and good energy build. So ice-wise, it's stacked. Also, Titan has really good bulk. We'll look at the bulk in a second. But its coverage move is fighting. So that's kind of cool. So that right away takes out the weakness of rock if you come up against rock or steel. So really, you can fight back pretty strongly against rock or steel, or just general stuff. Like for example, if you come up against a fire type, just a general fire type, just strictly fire, that's going to resist your icicle spear, you got superpower, which is really strong to hit just a fire type. So in general, its biggest weakness defensively is just those ones I just said. But offensively, we cannot touch water and we cannot touch ghost. So a combination of those. So water ghost and water fairy. Guess who's like the two top people in the entire meta? Jellicent and Azumarill. So we hard lose to Azumarill and Jellicent with Cetitan. Okay, so we absolutely 100% needed an answer for those. There's a lot of choices. I finally narrowed it down to Furret. Furret's great into Jellicent. Shadow Ball doesn't hit. Surf is neutral. We hit for super effective. Furret has Trailblaze. So we hit for super effective with Trailblaze, get an attack boost, and our fast move Sucker Punch just crushes. So absolutely destroys Jellicent. Same thing with Azumarill. Azumarill has Play Rough and Ice Beam, both neutral, while we hit super effective into Azumarill. So that's the counter for those matchups. So that's why I have Furret. Wishcast is to cover everything else. Talonflames, Typhlosions, all of the fire types, all of the stuff you need for ground. And in general, Wishcast is very good. Here's a really good synergy. Wishcast hard loses to grass. Cetitan beats grass. Obviously, it's ice. So Cetitan just absolutely crushes grass. So that's really good. That's that synergy that we needed for coverage. And then Wishcast, beats all the fires and all that stuff. And what was I going to say about Wishcast as well? One more thing I forgot. Anyway, so there's really good coverage with the Wishcast. So it's going to be very important to position. One wrong move and we're hard countered and we have no answer for it. So we can't just go willy-nilly crazy. That being said, I think Furret is the safest matchup up front. I think if we lead the Cetitan or the Wishcast, that's our biggest chance of getting hard countered and us being forced to switch. I think if we lead the Furret, unless they have like a Machamp or straight up fighting or something, or like a fire ghost, which we don't touch, then we switch. But I don't want to go into Wishcast and end up right against a grass type where I'm forced to switch into ice and then he switches into fire and then, so that's what I'm saying. So I think Furret's the safest lead. So again, as usual, on paper, I feel like this team is really good. One last thing I'm going to show you and then we're going to jump into the action is the stats for Cetitan. So Cetitan's pretty interesting. Okay, so 113, that's what I was saying. 113 in the overall meta. Stats-wise, pretty low defense, but amazing stamina. So what that means for us, and really good attack. What that means for us is spammy moves aren't going to bother us. Because even though our defense is low, the spammy moves that aren't really strong, especially not the stab super effective ones, our big health bar will tank those up. So it kind of balances out to medium bulk, a little bit above average bulk in general. But that being said, our defense is really low. So those big, strong, super effective hits, like if we take a close combat or something, we're going to get almost one shot, if not one shot. So in general, it's very good bulk. Not the bulkiest Pokemon of all time, but bulky enough. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a pro. The only real way is to find out is to test it. So, hey, look at that. Yesterday we went 20 and 12. Remember that? If you were here yesterday, we got absolutely decimated, and I just started counting everything as a win because anyway, just watch the video. It's really funny. All right, let's dive in. Who cares? Time to go. Action, here it comes. First match incoming right now. I need some Hulk juice. It's just lemonade. All right, who do we got? Swampert. Okay, perfect. We have super effective into Swampert. See if he switches. So, let's shield. I don't want to take a Hydro Cannon with Furret just yet. Especially when we have super effective and an attack boost. And look at our fast move damage. That's the kind of cool thing about Sucker Punch, is our fast move damage is really high. Okay, he just tanks it. Obviously doesn't believe that we have Trailblaze, so that's perfect. That's the answer right there. So now Titan should be free. So let's try and beta shield with Swift, and then we go into our Wish Cast and hard beat this. And if he ends up switching into Grass, then it's fine. Also, so we just tank this, obviously. It's either Brave Bird or Fire, and we beat both. Or we tank both, that's fine. He actually lowers his defense doing that, so that's perfectly fine. Ice, ooh, this one's gonna be tough. Okay, we're gonna need the Furret back in for this, because you know, we have superpower on the Titan, so maybe we switch to the... Okay, we just tank this and we'll let Wish Cast go down. Let's do this. Let's go into the Titan here, because we have superpower. Maybe he just tanks it. If he tanks it, or either way, after we use it, if he shields it, then we'll switch into the Furret, because this lowers our attack and our defense as well. And so we don't want to stay in with that lowered. So now let's just go into the Furret here. Ooh, we missed it. We're not going to shield still. Perfect. Okay, that was the right call. Even though we lowered our defense, that was the right play. And we'll actually just Swift here, because I'm sure he shields anyways. And if he doesn't, it's good damage. So we might as well do the shield bait. This is going pretty good. This is going pretty good. Okay, he does shield. So we're going to shield, because we don't need our last shield on this Titan. He doesn't have any energy for a move. Dang it, I should have just used it. He doesn't have any energy. We should be able to beat him to a move on Titan on the Talonflame. I should have just used a move, I got greedy. And we get free farm right here, which is even better. And now Icicle Spear is neutral, and he's got no health. So that's the good thing about the Talonflame matchup, is because Ice is super effective to flying, even though he's got flying and fire, it still becomes neutral, because the flying mitigates the fire. 1-0. That worked well. That was an interesting team. That was definitely a non-meta team. Talonflame. I mean, Swampert's pretty cool. I don't know why the Swampert wouldn't shield against the Furret. Most Furrets have Trailblaze, especially if I was gonna say, especially if I leave him in, then you gotta know. I'm gonna fix this tripod real fast. It's kind of in my way when I'm swiping, so stand by. That was a good match. Let's do it like this. Okay. I just want to do it so these tripod holders are weird for the phone. If it's in the wrong spot, it'll squeeze the volume button. So I put it lower, but I didn't want it to, but as I was getting to the edge, I was bumping it. So anyways, okay, 1-0. That really wasn't like a good test of this team. I would say that team, wasn't the greatest. So let's see how it goes now. Now it's too low though. Let me fix this. Shit, uh-oh. Okay, I gotta hurry. Okay, all right. That was too high now. Okay, well, Lord, what are we doing here? Okay, he switches out. He goes in the Cinderace. That's actually fine. So now we'll switch into the Whiscash. Hard counter to the Cinderace. Whale Lord, that's interesting. So we're at a huge advantage now. We probably just kill him with fast moves here. I mean, we definitely do. Cinderace definitely doesn't have a grass move. Maybe he's got like, yeah, that's not gonna do it. I was thinking maybe he had like close combat and he would just rip it since he's gonna go down anyways, but he didn't. He probably goes into Wailord now. No, now he goes into grass, okay. We're just gonna rip a Mud Bomb, shield, and then get out. We'll save the second Mud Bomb. There's no point of even using it. He probably won't shield. And it's Ghost, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, we'll keep ripping Mud Bombs as long as we have the energy. This also wastes time for us to bring the switch timer back, so if it's not ready yet, we're gonna have to do another one just to waste time. Okay, now we go into Titan. Okay, he's into the Wailord, but guess what? Remember, we have superpower? So all we do is we hope he just doesn't shield it. We hope he doesn't know what the coverage is. Let's see, does he? He does not. That was good damage. See, the only thing that sucks is it lowers my attack. I mean defense. So we're gonna just tank it. It's probably water. Maybe he has heavy slam. Okay, Surf. That was good damage. That's okay. We're actually perfectly okay here because our Furret still does fine against the Ghost Grass. We're gonna shield here, just keep the Furret healthy, and then we're gonna Trailblaze for the attack boost. Whether or not he tanks it or not doesn't matter because we're gonna get the attack boost. And then we'll probably be able to Sucker Punch him down, to be honest. Boom! Okay, just tanks it, saves his shield. But now our oh, okay. Ooh. Dang it. He's double resistant. That's okay. Another attack boost will make our fast move. This is why we have Sucker Punch as a fast move too. Because another Trailblaze will really boost up our ooh, we don't even get there. Wow, okay, we're toast now. I should have Scalded. Does he have a shield? Dang it. Okay. We didn't get there. So I probably should have shielded with the Titan after I lowered my defense. Now we know. That was a good test for us to find out how tanky our Titan really is. Obviously, after a superpower, it's not tanky. It's already not as tanky like we discussed, but especially after we lower our defenses, that's probably when we're gonna have to shield even neutral damage because we just lost to a Wailord. Or that wasn't even a Wailord. That was a that was a Wailord, right? Anyway, that's bad. So we can't be doing that. We got to play better than that. All right, interesting. So Ghost Grass, that's a weird team. That's a weird team. Decidueye, Wailord, and who was the last one? I don't even remember now. Anyway, that was a weird team. Whatever, they got us. Good job. Off meta team. So we actually beat the Wigglytuff here too, which is nice. So I don't even bother. Okay, switches. Okay, we'll still Trailblaze again just to get the attack boost. He really beats us, dude. Is honestly, is Weezing that insane at building energy? I feel like that's insane. Obviously not super strong. We should beat him to Swift now, though. Attack boost and then Swifts do a lot of damage. We'll tank one Sludge now. Sludge Bomb is way stronger than Sludge, so Sludge shouldn't do too much damage. Decent. That was decent. Wow, Galarian Weezing's better than I thought it would be. I mean, Fairy Wind is really good energy build. Okay, just tanks it. That was good. That was fine. So we're down on shields, but we still have the attack boost now. Okay, so I hope he just tanks it because this is big damage, and guess what? Guess what our hard counter is to the Altaria? Can you guess? Altaria is quadruple weak to ice? Is it? Was it ice? Do we have an ice Pokemon, I wonder? Okay, I'm just being dramatic. Watch this. Watch this health bar. Bam, boom, boom, boom. We don't even need... He has Flamethrower, so we'll shield. We don't even need to use a move here. We just overcharge like crazy here. He's just gonna go all the way down. Wow, okay. He does save both shields. Hopefully he has a fire in the back. Okay, Wigglytuff. Okay, we can beat the Wigglytuff. We actually probably beat the Wigglytuff with... Actually, we do. If it's running Swift and Icy Wind, we just beat it with the Titan. And then we for sure beat it with the Wish Cast. What's left of it, anyways. So this one should be a win. A dub in the bag, as they say. He's still got a shield. We don't resist Swift, so this will probably kill us, actually. Or KO us. Not kill us. It doesn't kill our Pokemon. Dazzling Gleam. All right, good for you. We just out-spam him here, though. He needs 3 Dazzling Gleams. We need 2 Mud Bombs, maybe. Maybe we don't even need one. Maybe we Mud Slap him down for the win here. But we'll get there. There's no way he gets to 2 Dazzling Gleams. If Dazzling Gleam kills us here, this is, remember we looked at Wishcast's tankiness? No way. No way on earth. Yeah. Wishcast is just too good. So, maybe Gastrodon would have died there. Maybe Gastrodon would have been KO'd, but this is why I like Wishcast over Gastrodon. It's significantly more tanky. It really, truly is. So, anyways, GG's. GG's, person. That was a good team. That team wasn't bad. Wigglytuff's tough to deal with sometimes. So GG's on that one. Okay. Remember, it's Sub Sunday. So after we play a handful of great matches, we're going to do some challenges with you guys. So if you haven't friend requested me yet, make sure to do that. So let's get through a few more. I'll give you some time to put your teams together. Think about what you want to do. I'll use this team against you guys a little bit maybe. But if you're just going to hard counter me, I'll end up switching and throwing some curveballs at you. But we're going to do Subscriber Sunday today, so make sure you friend request me, and then in a little bit, we'll get the challenges, and we'll play each other, and it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, same thing. We Trailblaze and get an attack boost. I hate having to use my shields, but I also don't like taking damage. But I guess we just have to take some, right? If he shields, we'll shield the next one. If he tanks it, he just dies. Okay. Now our attack boost is up, so now we shield the next one. So let's just Swift now. Actually, what we can do... Yeah, let's just stay in. We'll stay in with the Furret. We really don't do any damage with Wishcast or Titan to this Walraven. Okay, he goes for the catch. This is actually fine, as we get another attack boost. What do we have for Wigglytuff? So let's go back into the Titan now. We just fought this matchup, so we know how it goes already. And he can't switch, and he probably only has Icy Wind or Swift. Maybe a Dazzling Gleam, but we already saw the Dazzling Gleam. And our fast move damage is... Oh, he just tanks it. Okay. Who's he got? So we'll... Let's see. Okay, back in the wall. So let's just Superpower. Let's test him. Let's see if he's smart enough, if he knows his matchups well enough to tank this or to shield it. We're just gonna put him to the test. If Titan goes down, Titan goes down. He failed the test. Now we're in it with Blastoise, which we have 2 answers for. We'll just Superpower again because it doesn't matter anymore. We're already almost dead anyways. I keep saying dead, but KO'd, knocked out. Okay, good. I don't know why I switched into this. Okay, good. Catch. We'll call that a catch. Not really. He could have just farmed me down, so that was stupid, but it worked. It was a stupid play that worked. Let's go back into this to Titan since we have a shield. Except for our Rock Throw. I forgot he has Rock Throw. We can get there, though. We just shield. We shield. Superpower. It'll do 60%, and Wishcast brings it home. Wishcast should be able to finish out. 1 Hydro Cannon will hit hard, but it's going to take 2 to get rid of us, and we obviously get a Mud Bomb off before that. Dang it, that was more farm than I wanted to give him, but I think we're still okay. I think it takes 2 full Hydro Cannons. I don't know, we gave him a lot of free farm there. I was thinking that we were much closer. Oh, he has Ice Beam. Oh, that was not smart. Hydro Hydro Cannon's resisted, but it's probably more damage because it's much, I don't know. My touchscreen's doing that thing where it doesn't work again. All right, we got the dub. I'm gonna try not to get mad today. My touchscreen sometimes, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have the, see how it has the tap on? I have that on so you guys can see where I'm tapping, but I wonder if that causes lag. But maybe my phone just lags, I don't know. Maybe I need a better phone. This phone's pretty good. Anyway. It's going pretty well, guys. 3 and 2. Wait, we're not 3 and 2 because that would have been the 5th match. How many matches is that? Are we 3 and 1? We must be. Did we lose 1 or 2? Marsha, how many have we won and lost? We have to be, well, let's look at this. So we have to be 3 and 1. Okay, 3 and 1. All right. Can we go 4 and 1 in the first set with the Ice Titan? It's looking like it. Honestly, so far this team's going really, really well. I think that one weird matchup we got into, both of them were both kind of weird actually. The first one was kind of us testing, figuring out how strong our team is. The second one was just a weird off the wall team. The Decidueye was a really interesting pick. Pelipper, this is what I didn't want to see because this is a water flying. It's the only one that resists Trailblaze. I guess it becomes neutral, but still. So we're still gonna Trailblaze. We're gonna tank a Weather Ball. And it's a shiny Pelipper. It's on my list to play with Pelipper. I have a Wingull that's okay, but it's gonna take some time to get him ready. We're doing okay because our Sucker Punch does good damage here. Hopefully he just tanks this. Perfect, that's good. So, fast move him down. That's fine. Well, should we save our shields? Let's just save our shields. I'll tell you why. Because the Titan comes in, gets free farm, and then we get a free switch. So we get 2 free hits of farm there. That's fine. Okay, Gavantula. This is actually okay for us. I don't think the Gavantula has anything for us that's gonna be super effective, obviously. Electric and Bug, so... Let's try and get the second shield out here, and then we'll switch to our Wish Cast, because our Wish Cast is better. Even though it resists, it's neutral. It's... I don't know what he has in the back is my point. So I don't want to let Titan take too much damage and not be able to use him in a second. So now we can probably get to, yeah, we can get to a Mud Bomb for sure. If Gavantula has Trailblaze or something insane, I'm gonna freak out. He doesn't have that, right? Okay, yeah, no damage at all. So let's overcharge here. Oh no, why would you go into that? That's not smart. Why would you bring in the Typhlosion to the Wish Cast and not to the Titan? My touchscreen's not working. It's already pissing me off, guys. I don't even need to use a move here. Why does my touchscreen not work? That drives me crazy. I'm gonna try turning off the touch markers. Really? He got to 2 Thunder Punches? It's alright. It's a Thunder Punch. It's not gonna do anything. Okay, he just gives up. Let me just turn that off. It's annoying. I really like to show you guys my touches. That sounds weird. But it just, I feel like that's the reason it's lagging. So we'll test it. If it's not the reason it's lagging, then we'll turn it back on. But just in case, just in case. Ooh, here we go. Touch sensitivity, touch screen sensitivity. Increase sensitivity, there you go. Let's do that. Okay, let's just do that. I'll just leave it on. We're gonna take this off. So I'm looking, I'll show you the settings I'm looking at. So touch sensitivity, I turned on, that was off, and then adaptive touch I'm looking at. Touch sensitivity will automatically adjust to your environment. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe adaptive touch, it says will automatically adjust the sensitivity to your environment, activities, and screen protector. Excuse me, I'm burping a lot because I have this lemonade. Sorry. Maybe because I'm pressing and swiping so much, it's like, whoa, 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 calm down. Let's turn the sensitivity down. He's all over the place. Maybe we're picking up too much. Maybe that's it. That has to be it, right? Because I'm swiping profusely. I don't know why I said profusely. That's a funny word. I'm swiping profusely and it like lags and stops. So I was thinking in my mind it was a processor issue where just the phone was lagging, but maybe the adaptive touch is throttling it back. Plus, I'm going to increase the sensitivity anyways. That's only going to help. 4-1 to start. That's good. You know what's funny is like sometimes I put together these teams on paper. I think they're freaking awesome. And then we get into matches and we just get dominated. And 4-1. You know, what also happens though, I'm looking for a star piece. What also happens though is we freaking go 4-1 and then the next set we go 0-5. So let's keep it going. We'll see how it goes. Shiny? I think that touch sensitivity will really change things. Like for weeks I've been playing and for weeks I've been experiencing that lag type of touch during my charge moves. So I hope that fixes it. That should. I didn't even know that existed, so it should now, and I hope it does. 12 Gs we got there. That's actually good. I spent so much Stardust last night getting this team and this Ultra League team to challenge Marsha ready that I'm like on empty. How much do I even have? Let's just check real fast. So any big win Stardust we can get is gonna help. I only have 28,000 Stardust now. I was literally on empty. So we need to get some 5-0s is what we need to do. Another thing that I will mention is I'm playing premium rewards every time, so I think that ups the competition. I think you're playing against other people doing premium as well, so they're in tryhard mode. So that's another reason if we're not like kicking butt. Okay, touch sensitivity's up. Gastrodon's an easy win here. He'll probably catch, but we trailblaze anyways because we want the attack boost. All right, no lag. Yeah, I feel like it's working. It feels better. It like just on. What is he doing? What is he doing? And now we just Ludicolo. That's cool one. What is he doing? He doesn't know Furret. Okay, sorry. He does not know how to play against Furret. Furret has Trailblaze. You know what's funny though is a lot of times you come up against these Pokemon maybe you don't play a lot. Furret, I feel like you should know. Anyone that plays PvP should know Furret. But I played against. What did I play against? I played against a Sizer, which isn't common. It's a good one. It's around. And it hit me with the Trailblaze. And I was like, Sizer has Trailblaze? So anyways, I get it. Sometimes you may not know when you get hit with it. So it happens to the worst of us and the best of us. All right. I'm feeling like it's going good. Okay, Tentacruel. Same thing. Same thing. Trailblaze for the attack boost. It's water. Even though it's poison, it's neutral. It's better to do the Trailblaze right off the bat anyways. Unless it's someone like a Talonflame that you think won't shield and Swift will actually do a big amount of damage to. Because that one attack boost makes a huge difference. And now that I've given him 80% damage here, I shouldn't have shielded. I knew that was coming too. I know this matchup and I shouldn't have shielded. Okay, so here's the good news. We have an attack boost. We'll hit him with the Swift. Hopefully we force a shield. If not, look how much damage this does. Okay, he does shield. Guess what? Now we just go into the ultra hard counter here. So that's what I said about going. I'm actually going to shield this. Even though it's resisted, if it's an overheat, it'll be big damage. And now he just lowers his attack, so we free farm him up. So that's what I kind of knew that was coming. Now if we take an overheat, it's okay because the damage is down. But the first one, even though it's resisted, would have been pretty big. Overheat's like 160 damage or something ridiculous. See, look at that. That one was already a lowered attack and that was a lot. We'll use some energy just because we're maxed out on energy. Oh yeah, that touchscreen is money now. It's not lagging it. It was a little bit right there at the end, but so that's fine. We'll use the energy because we're already maxed out on the amount we could store anyways. Now we get second shields here, do good damage, and then who's our last Pokemon? The ultra hard counter to Fearow with ice. So what are you gonna do? No chance. And his coverage move is actually ground, so it's not super effective to Titan either. And we still have Furret alive anyways. So now we just 3 moves and he's dead. 4, 5. Easy, easy, easy. Game over. And then, ooh. Okay, he doesn't have any health. I was gonna say, ooh, that's an interesting typing that we didn't know about. Water poison. We don't do any damage to water poison either, but neutral. Oh, he survived. Okay. So there you go. That kind of shows us though that if that would have been the last 2 Pokemon alive, even on health, then we definitely lose that one. Especially because he acid sprays and lowers our defense even more. Yikes, that would have been rough. We're doing good. This is going well. It's probably a good thing because I'm gonna beat all these people and then you're gonna come in on Subscriber Sunday and challenge me and whip my butt. So at least I got some wins for the day. That makes me happy. But against you guys, I'm not hyper competitive. On these, I'm a little bit competitive, not at all because I care about winning or losing. I care about the game working, my touchscreen working, but I more so care about the Stardust. It sucks to lose all the Stardust when you lose to a stupid mistake. So I don't want to switch straight into the Titan here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Swift it out, tank 1 Sky Attack, and then I'll switch. That's why I want to get some damage down, so that way our fast move damage is just enough here. This will do pretty good damage, but we're ahead on health. We got another Swift coming up. See? This will probably force a shield. If he tanks it, we switch immediately. No, maybe we don't switch. I want to save the Furret. Let's just save the Furret. I don't want the Furret to go down. We may need it. But look at this damage. So this is a flamethrower, so we definitely shield here. It's a good use of our shield. So I think we're doing okay. The good news is by doing this, we free farm. So whoever he does bring in, we have some energy for. Hopefully it's not a hard counter. If it is, we just save the energy for a little bit. No, look, he's got another one that's super Stunfisk. Okay, so he's going ultra meta. This doesn't kill, even the second one after it's not shielded. But we're in a prime position. Prime position. Because the Wish Cast also beats the Stunfisk. Hard, actually. The Wish Cast decimates the Stunfisk. So let's just go into the Wish Cast here. Save our Titan. We don't know who else he has. That's why. There you go. So he's got Cradilly. And actually, this is okay. Obviously, the Cradilly beats our Wish Cast. But he's out of shield, so we'll be doing damage to it. And then the Titan doesn't hard beat the Cradilly because it has rock still, but it does enough. It definitely does enough, especially after the Wish Cast farms him down here. So I'm just gonna Mud Bomb. I don't know if I'll get to Scald, so I'd rather just get something off here. And then the Titan should bring it home. 1 Rock Tomb probably doesn't kill us with Titan. And we probably only need a handful of fast moves, actually, to beat him. And then if not, the Furret Sucker Punch for sure beats him. So the problem is, he's still got 1 more Pokemon. Yeah, we farm him down. Perfect. That's what I thought would happen exactly. But let me see. Stunfisk. Okay, we live. We survive. We Icicle Spear. We win. This does not kill us at all. There you go, tanky boy. GG's. So it's whenever I get to the edge of the screen that my touchscreen gets funky, but with that adaptive change and the touchscreen sensitivity increase, I haven't had 1 problem since then. What do you guys think of this team? It's actually winning. We're 7-1. We could have been 8-0, honestly. I mean, 7-1. I'm not getting ahead of myself, but 7-1. It's not like we're 3-1, and we had some fluke wins, some easy wins, some AFK wins. 7-1 is like, okay, we've played some teams. We're on a streak. Hard win here. Shadow Wish Cast is actually higher in the meta, but I don't like it. Like, I don't think you need the extra damage with Wish Cast. I think you just freaking you just do the tankiness. So that's fine. This is okay. That was a good switch by him, but we have a hard answer. Like, that's what I don't like about his play there, is now he force switches into a super bad matchup and we just free farm him down. We don't even shield this. Shadow Ball, Seed Bomb. Good damage because it's Shadow, but I mean, it's not enough. He did good damage though. I knew he was gonna go right back into the Wish Cast. See my touchscreen right there? Ah, why does it do that? That's gonna drive me crazy. I bet you we get to another one. There you go. This has to force shields now. Maybe I try not to get to the edge of the screen. That just drives me crazy though. Okay, we don't shield here. We just let this Titan go down here. Who do we go into? I guess we don't really need to go in the first. Let's just go into our own Wish Cast. We'll mirror match it. Because he's not doing damage to us. There you go. Hopefully he has like a Shadow Talonflame at the end. That would be perfect. We'll shield it. We won't shield this. It's probably a Scald, and it'll probably do 40%. Blizzard. Okay, that was good. Good for him. Okay. This is super effective. We're not out of the woods yet. This will do good damage. We have shield. Oh my gosh. Okay, we win. We win. Furret takes it home now. For sure. Yeah, I just quit. GG's. Did you see that damage? Did you see that Wish Cast damage? That's what I'm saying. You don't need Shadow Wish Cast. Like, just keep the regular Wish Cast. It's tankier. It still puts out the damage when you need it to. Just survives better. That's my opinion. That's completely opinion based. There's no data that supports that. It's just my thoughts. Oh, the touchscreen's still finicky, guys. I'm gonna have to chat GPT it out a little bit and just kind of figure out exactly what the best thing is. I have all of the settings in my phone. Pokemon Go can use as much battery unrestricted as it needs, unrestricted processing power. It's optimized for gaming mode. You saw I just adjusted the touchscreen, so I don't know what it is. I guess it's when I get to the end of the screen. I even turned off swipe gestures, so when I swipe on the edge, it doesn't think I'm swiping. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this one's tough for us. Let's just go into the Wish Cast here. Okay, he switches right away. Perfect. We switched into a really good matchup. I don't know why he didn't want to fight the Furret. I guess because it's normal type, but Psychic resists... I mean, Poison resists Trailblaze and Ghost resist are normal, so why wouldn't he just want to stay in that? We'll tank this. Shadow Weezing, no big deal. We'll save our shields for Gengar, because Shadow Gengar, we don't want to really get hit by anything. Who's it got now? He's debating, maybe they're at a... Yeah, okay. Why would you have that team? If you're gonna... Okay. A, they have a double poison comp, so come on. If you're gonna play double poison, you have to expect to run into a ground and then the match is over. Maybe they're not in such a try-hard mood. We just went 5-0. Let's go. Someone give 5 subs. I'm just kidding, you don't have to. Save shields for the next game. Yeah, imagine if you could just rack up your shields. You have like 10 shields next game. You just get into the match and you see they have 10 shields, so you're just like, all right, I resign. Anyways, I guess Furret is a good count. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll tell you why, Kaigi. Am I saying that right, by the way? Furret is good because of Sucker Punch. I forget that Furret's fast move is Sucker Punch, so obviously that's just going to wreck Gengar. So that's why. XL Rare. Regular. I hope the star piece is still active. I'll just check. It is, okay. Tons of Stardust. And a shiny! We never get shinies in these. Alright, now we get all this beautiful Stardust as well. 25,000 I think you get, right? 13,000? But 13 plus the 7 or 8 we just got, so 20 something thousand. 9 and 1! So here's what we'll do. We'll play 5 more. Normally we do 20, but since we're doing some since we're doing some subscriber Sunday battles, I'll only do 15 and then we'll jump into the sub Sunday battles. This team works! Can you believe it? I mean, like I said, on paper, it works, but it's working like in practice as well. Okay, we win this matchup. Okay, he just switches, we just ultra hard counter, and they just resign. Why aren't you resigning? Why aren't you resigning? Why aren't they resigning? I mean, this match is over. Over. They switched into an Altaria and we switched into Ice. It's just over. Just over. Okay, we have fighting. I bet you anything this Dugong just takes this fighting superpower and just dies too. And then they resign. That's my prediction. Ready? Ready? Bye-bye. Okay, they doesn't die, but that's not good either. Let's just do another one. We don't even need to bait. We don't even need to bait. Whatever. We already did what we needed to with the Cetitan. We got rid of 2.5 Pokemon with the Cetitan. He's saving his energy too. That's fine. I bet you it's a bait. I bet you it's an Icy Wind, and I'm not gonna shield. Ready? Okay. He went with the water move. We go into the Furret here. We still don't shield. No reason to shield now. Icy Wind. Liquidation, that's fine. Good for him, good damage. Okay, we go into this. Trailblaze is super effective here. He's only got 1 shield. So second Trailblaze kills. Now we start using shields. Again, he could have saved us both 3-4 minutes just by resigning. The moment I switched into Cetitan, he should have been like, yeah, this is over. What am I doing? Imagine if I lose this, I will pour this lemonade on my head. I'm not even bluffing. If I lose this match, I will pour the lemonade on my head. You know what I should have done? I should have saved this Trailblaze and I should have switched into Wishcast there because Wishcast wins that matchup. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter at this point. You could have done that 10 minutes ago, dude. When I brought in the Altaria Smacker Downer. Anyways, 10 and 1. 10 and we could have been undefeated. If we didn't lose that one match that was winnable, we could be undefeated right now. So what is it when you're not undefeated but you're barely defeated? That's because you're not defeated, right? You're still winning. I don't know. Swampert again. Is this Swampert smarter than the last one? The last one just took a Trailblaze right to the neck. So we'll watch for the catch here, actually. Okay, Hydro Cannon, we shield. We'll watch for the catch. We'll probably Trailblaze anyways, but we'll just watch for the catch, because maybe we bank this energy. Okay, he doesn't want to. Okay, so now we just do this, and we'll just go shield for shield, because our fast move damage will start doing way more than his. So we'll shield this as well. And then after our second Trailblaze, our fast move damage will be really good. And then we'll do I was gonna say we'll do a catch. I don't think we beat him to Swift. So we can either try and catch and say, okay, he just goes down. That wasn't good because now I have a double attack boost against this Gligar. And watch how much damage this Swift does. He either shields and then we shield our last shield, or this is big Swift damage. Ooh, 40% for a spam move. Oh, we don't have any more shields. Okay. This probably doesn't kill, honestly. We probably get to another Swift. And our Sucker Punch is just doing work. Look at our Sucker Punch damage. Okay, let's bank this energy. Yes. Oh, I did the wrong switch though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh shit, but it does matter because he has shields. But we fast move him down. It's okay. I meant to switch to the Cetitan and I fat fingered it there. It's okay. Hey, we survived. Even better. This is probably almost enough to even kill, and then our Cetitan hard wins this. So maybe it was even better just to like whittle him down with the Wish Cast. Either way, there's no universe that he wins. And we have energy loaded on the Furret too. So there's just no universe that he wins. Good try. That was a good try. It doesn't matter anyways. 11-1. This is going stupendously. Why can't every day go like this? You know what's funny is this isn't even like that crazy of a team. This, so far, is the best team that I've had results with on stream. But like, it's not the best team. Let me tell you a funny story. Sometimes on my daughter's account, because she's not actively in Pokemon Go. She'll play every once in a while. Sometimes I'll get bored because I've already played all my matches, so I'll just go in her account and I'll play with what she has, and she has 0 PvP Pokemon setup. So I'll just throw 3 Pokemon that are somewhat close to 1500 CP and use them, and I like do the same thing. I go like 12-1, and it's like, really? Like, I'm trying my best with my teams to put them all together and cover synergies and check the meta and their tankiness, and I get crushed, and then I just slap together a Noctowl and a whatever Feral Gator with no Hydro Cannon, and I just crush everyone. So anyways, it's just interesting. Like, this team, like I said, on paper, it's pretty cool. Like, I spent some time on it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I tried really hard to make this team work this way, but it's working just as expected. Great. So what do we do here? Poison. Okay, he just gets out of this. Interesting. Okay, and then guess what we do? Hard counter. Hard counter. We take no damage from this. It'll be neutral damage, but it's fine. That was pretty good, actually. We still win this. We'll shield. We'll shield, but we still win this. We still have this Pokemon doing the job it needs to do, and then we have the Wish Cast for the poison, and then the Furret's already banked energy for whoever we need it to beat as well. So hopefully we end up against like a Gastrodon or something. That would be optimal. We'll just free farm this down, honestly, like. Okay, that's fine. We'll shield. That's fine. I'd rather use shields and have enough energy that I'm going to force his shields anyways, so it works out. Okay, now he's into this, and we go into this, and then, okay, that's fine. Interesting. Grimmsnarl. Okay, we're locked and loaded with the Furret as well, so we should be okay here. Even without shields, look at that damage. So we're gonna force shields here. I don't think he kills us with anything. What does he even have? Maybe a play rough will do a lot of damage, but we have enough energy banked. Nah, it's not gonna be enough. We have enough energy banked now to force shields and get rid of them. I don't like that this animation goes all the way to the edge of the screen when the others don't. It's kind of unfair. If we can get there, that'd be helpful. We do. Perfect. Now we for sure win. If we didn't get there on that one, it would have been close. Now we just win easy. Now we just win. Let's go into the Furret Swift, because I don't know. That's exactly why. Because I didn't know what he had charged, and I didn't want to tank something with the Titan, so that was the exact optimal play. We lost charge priority, so I made the perfect play. We just lost charge priority there. Grimmsnarl's got really good attack. Okay, perfect. Out of shields, but we still have energy loaded. This is probably an acid spray, so we're probably fine. And then, what do we do? Sludge. Okay, we can get to one Swift. I think we still win here. We go straight into the Titan and unload an Icicle Spear, and I think we win. Pretty sure. We almost have 2 Icicle Spears, so we for sure win. We should just be 1 Powder Snow away, and then Icicle Spear again. Yep. GG's. Put another win on the counter, boys. I'm so surprised we're doing so well. Don't lag out on me, game. Do not do it. Okay, I was gonna say. 13-1. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys better watch out. When we start these subscriber Sunday battles, I'm on a hot streak here. You guys better bring your A game. If we win this, it'll be 10 in a row, 2 5-for-5s. We have to win this. Focus. We have to win this 10 in a row, 2 5-0s back to back. That's a lot of Stardust. Let's do well here. Okay, Wishcast, perfect. This is exact matchup we want right off the bat. What are they switching to? Hopefully an Altaria again. Take these all day. We watch for the catch. Let's see, he did go for the catch. Ooh, this one's tough though because it's ice versus ice, so he's resistant. So I'm gonna Icicle Spear once. I don't know what his coverage is. I'm gonna shield. I don't know what his coverage is. I know he has Weather Ball, and I'm gonna bait one and see what he does. I don't want to superpower right away and lose my defense, so let's see what he does. Neutral. So superpower would have killed, but that's fine because that's good damage too. So now we tank this one. So he's got grass and ice. Grass is neutral, ice is resisted. So that was the right one. We tanked the right one. Okay, now what does he go back to? Come on, we gotta win this one. Uh-oh, this is bad. Okay, so the good thing is our Wishcast hard beats this. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna let the Titan go down. Boom! Oh, okay, good shield. And that way we get a free switch. Because then we can switch back into the Furret when we need, like this. Perfect. And now we shield once, Trailblaze again, bring it home easily. Because the Wishcast stomps the Infernape. The Infernape will obviously beat the Furret because the Furret is normal, but it loses to the Wishcast, even with energy. So, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm pretty sure we got this one. Maybe they resigned? I don't know why I keep lagging. Yeah, our Wishcast has too much health and we have a shield here. So we can even shield one and get a Swift off. We may just win it with the Furret. Stop lagging. Don't lag on the 5th match. Come on. Okay, he lagged out or he resigned. Either way. Come on, people, work on your connections. What are you playing on that McDonald's Wi-Fi? That's what my daughter says. She's a kid, obviously, so they say funny stuff like that. She goes, what is this kid on the McDonald's Wi-Fi? All right. 10 in a row, guys. 10 in a row. Someone gift $100 to the stream. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. I just play for fun. But anyways, 10 in a row? Who am I? What is this? What game is this? This is not normal. This is not normal. You want to know the best part about this? Is I titled the stream, which you can see, The Ice Titan Crushes in Great League. I titled that anyways. I was like banking on it going well. And if we would have got crushed, that would have been the title anyways, but it's actually true. We are crushing 10-0. Marcia says, you're a superstar. I'm Luke Superstar. That's why I'm named that. Not really. It's just a cool name. You have to read. You had the read, and some people don't know how to lose. Yeah, he probably rage quit. You're probably right, Dino. I'm telling you, this team. We'll get into, Marcia says, that's why I said you're a superstar. We'll get into some subscriber Sunday battles now. 14-1, I'm happy with that. We could probably keep it going with this team. The streak's really good. I'll probably play some more tonight. But so that way the stream's not extremely long, I'll start battling you guys. So get your teams ready. Friend request me. I don't want to leave it on the screen because I'm going to go use the bathroom. And it just looks stupid when the chair's sitting here. So I'm going to play my commercial break for you. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 35, 60, 90, whatever seconds. Get your teams ready. We'll do some subscriber battles. I'll battle you. You better watch out because I'm on a hot streak. Be right back.
building up the lap tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We're Luke superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll
I did so well, I earned myself a little treat. These are so good. These are dangerously good. Flips, if you want to sponsor me. Okay, I'm not gonna eat anymore. I eat pretty healthy usually, but I saw it was at the store, and I was like, they were calling my name. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Subscriber Sunday battles. Friend request me, obviously. You're gonna have to tell me who your name is. I'll just collect those rewards later. Who your name is. Ooh, there's a Lunala. Okay, hold on. I have a question before we do this. Sorry. I have a question. So I know that's Marsha. So tell me who your name is and your friend request and we'll play. I have a question first though. Are you guys interested in doing a remote raid Lunala with me and we'll do this Lunala together? Do you guys have remote raid passes? Do you guys want to do that? We can beat it pretty easily. Or would you rather do PvP? If we have interest in that, we'll do that. So I'll give you guys a minute because I know the stream's behind for a few minutes. I don't know who this is. I get a lot of random invites because I have a million friends from remote raids. But I was saying this earlier too, so if you weren't here earlier and you didn't catch this, I will do remote raids with you as well. I try and save some remote raid passes to play with the viewers as well. So two things. If you're ever in a raid and you need some help, just invite me and I'll join you if I'm available 100%. The odds are very high that I will join you for a raid if you invite me, okay? Number two, if you didn't know this, on your friend list, you can sort by who's currently at a raid. So no one is on mine now, but I don't know if you know this. If you see one of your friends in a raid, you can just click on that raid and join. They don't have to invite you. You can just join up with them. So if you ever see me in a raid, join my raid. Help me beat them. That being said, I know remote raids cost money. Not everyone's a pay-to-play player. But that being said, invite me to friend request raids and I'll play them with you. But anyway, okay, so Marsha's out on the raids. I'm down, tossing the invite for Lunala. Okay, so I Fully Baked is in. So let's do this first, and then you're first up in PvP, Marsha. Okay, so Raj is doing a stunky raid. That's kind of funny. Okay, so I Fully Baked. Before I join in and do that, let's find out who's gonna do it. Okay, so I Fully Baked. Anyone else? Dino, Kaigi, you guys want to do remote raid with us? Anyone? We're gonna do this Lunala right here. It's a remote for me too, but that's fine. I can still invite you guys. Let me switch my buddy because I'm working on evolving this Charcadet. So do this as well. If you guys aren't doing this, now's a good time to evolve Charcadets, Quillfish, Annihilate, buddy up with who you need to, and that way when you do the raid you get progress towards these evolutions. Okay, it looks like it's just me and I Fully Baked. Let me do this. I have my other account, my daughter's account, that I'll have join us as well, and I'll just play it with 2 hands. So we can do it with 3. If there's no one else, we'll just do it with 3. Let me actually party up, so that way it's more damage. By the way, if you guys don't know this, do this as well. By doing party challenges, parties, two things. You get challenges, so here you go. I'm gonna get some pincer energy for this one, some pincer mega energy. So sometimes you get mega energy, which is awesome because you don't have mega energy for all your Pokemon. I can't mega evolve my pincer yet. I only have like 40, so this will help. And you get bonus party damage. Plus I'm forever friends, obviously, because we live together. So you get, look at this bonus damage, 3 stars. I'm almost to forever friends. But anyways, so a bonus damage, but I don't know if you guys have never done this, but if you've never done a party raid, some little thing comes up and you get a chance to double your damage attack for that specific move. Okay, so Dino's in. Perfect. Are you in on this raid, Dino, too? Or are you just friend requesting me for the battles? Okay, it looks like that's it. So, us 4, we'll be able to do it with 4, no problem at all. No problemo. Okay. So, Dino. And then Kaigi. Oops. Okay, got you guys. All right, cool. I'll invite a few more people, just randos, whoever's online, and maybe we'll get some more randos, but we'll be able to get it, no problem. Even if no one joins and it's just us 4, we'll be able to get it, no problem. Okay, 3. Okay, so there's Dino, big level 70 in the house. Look at that. Okay, one of the other randos joined. That's kind of cool, Dino. Got the pajamas, not pajamas, but what are they called? A karate gi looking thing on. Grayson's. Okay, Grayson's a rando. That's fine. We'll take the Grayson. And then I didn't invite you, I fully bake. I invited Kaigi, sorry. There you go. Okay, I sent it. You got 40 seconds. My bad, I invited Kaigi. 30 seconds. You better hurry. If not, we'll back out. Dino, back out. Dino, back out. Dino, back out. Okay, no, he's in. Don't back out. Don't back out. Don't back out. Don't back out. Okay, everyone in? Okay, perfect. Where's my party? I don't have a party ready for the Lunala. Alright, I guess we're just using what we get. It doesn't really matter. We'll be fine. Dang it, I was too busy. Alright, whatever, we're in. Whoever Pokemon I got, that's who we're using. We'll beat it, no problem. I need to set up just a battle party for the Lunala, so let's do this. Hold on, that's really loud in your ear, sorry. Okay, so I got the Swampert on the other account, which is kind of funny. Rocking Hydro Cannon and Earthquake, but that's okay. Look how much damage we're already doing. Plus we got Dino in the house with a big 70. Okay, see this party power right here? If you've never seen it, whenever you're in a party, you charge up that party power with the fast moves, and then when you use it, your next move, see how it has a ×2 there? Will do double damage. So I'm getting wrecked right now because I don't have any Pokemon for this, but you should see, like, okay, so my Kyurem here is a hundo. It's 5,000 CP. You should see whenever I do a raid that is super effective weak to ice, and I do a party power freeze shock. Watch, even this will do good damage. Watch this. And that's not even super effective. Anyway, whenever I do it and it's super effective, I take like a quarter chunk of health out. It's pretty crazy. Easy, guys, easy. Lunala's legit. Lunala, okay, so let me tell you the Lunala story. Lunala was actually the first legendary I've ever caught in any account in any game. And this is before I really knew anything about Pokemon. And I was using Moonblast, and the animation for Moonblast was like so cool. I thought I had like the strongest Pokemon in the game. I didn't even think, like I thought it was the final boss. I didn't realize that there was any Pokemon stronger. I thought I had the, like, cause obviously I'm fighting whatever, like little water types and stuff, and I would one-shot it with Moonblast. So I've always had a place in my heart for Lunala because it's a crazy cool design, one of the coolest designed ones. And when I got it, it was like so OP. I think it's shiny locked, so I don't think anyone's gonna get a shiny if I remember correctly. But hopefully someone gets a hundo. Who did the most damage? Luke Superstar, even more than the level 70. I'm just kidding. I have some strong Pokemon, but actually I didn't even have my strongest one set up. But I think I have a Shadow Tyranitar that does work. So I think he's probably the one that put in the most work there. Okay, 2836, and then this one's a 2841. What do you guys got? Anything good? What is the hundo, by the way? Someone look it up and tell us what the hundo is. God, watch how hard this is to catch. Like, you have to launch this ball. I threw as far as I could, and it wasn't even far enough. Let me see. Jeez, dude, this is so hard. I mean, you can catch it if it's so hard to get it that far. What is it? You guys, I just have this one kind of general throw style, and I can't really change it. That was pathetic. So ones like this are really hard for me to get there. Uh-oh. We'll get it, don't worry. We'll get it. I have to get it on 2 phones, which is even more annoying because, like, they're hard enough. I suck so bad. They're hard enough to catch, much less to do it twice is so tedious. Ugh. Okay, here we go. If I don't catch on this one, it's whatever. Which I haven't yet. I haven't even got a great throw on this one. Okay, there you go. Please just catch, please, please. Of course not. This might be, actually, what was it? The Kyurem was really hard too. It was really far away as well. There was one more, I can't remember what it was, that I was having so much trouble with. No matter what I did, I could not, that was terrible. I could not get an excellent throw. This one's hard too. Okay, I caught it on this one, let's go. It wasn't even, look, it was a nice throw on this one, can you see it? Nice throw on this one. Let's see what the stats are on the 2841. Not that good. So this other one's probably even worse. Okay. The autofocus goes all crazy. Come on, Lucas. Excellent throw. Here you go. Perfect. Dude, I threw that so far. I'm telling you, it's so hard. 9 balls left. Anyone get a hundo? Oh, 2887 for the weather boosted? I'm not even close. 50. God, I suck. I might not even catch this, guys. I'm telling you. I need to go slower. It doesn't matter, like, how... I suck. I may not catch this. I don't think it matters how fast you go. I just think it matters how far you go. That was better, but still so bad. I suck at throwing. 2856. That's pretty solid. Okay, I caught it with a horrible throw. This one might be PvP stats. It's so bad. That's weird. 2836. I guess because the defense is so low that it makes it. That one's not the worst. Let's see what the best one I have is. Oh, so there you go. So just by doing that, 1 each counts as 2. Get pincer energy for the party challenge, and then we'll skip this. It's fine. We'll get out of it now. That was fun. So there you go. If you guys want to do more of those in the future, just invite me. I'll raid with you guys. I pretty much try and do 10 raid passes a day. Just something I do. Especially with good ones like Lunala. And the mega raids, I love doing the mega raids. Honestly, I do way more mega raids than I do like legendaries. Okay, my game's froze. So I like doing the mega raids. For some reason, I like having a lot of mega energy, so I never have to worry about it. So no matter what mega comes out, I try and do like 30 or 40, so I just have like, hold on, we'll battle right now, Poke Lover, Marsha. But like on the Absol, for example, like I already have 2,500 mega energy. I just like to do that so I never have to worry about it. Thank you for doing that. Oh, he caught it on the last ball. I fully baked the last ball, 2838. Okay, so 2856 is pretty good. So Dino, can you tell us the stats? Like, is it a max attack? Tell us what it is exactly, because that's pretty good. All right. now it's time. I hope you guys brought your A game. Okay, so let me tell you about this. Marcia, it primarily plays in Ultra League. Okay, so she's been asking me, begging me, just kidding, asking me for the last 2 times if we can play an Ultra League challenge because she really doesn't have anything set up for a Great League. So I told her, since she's a great viewer and comes back over and over, that I would take care of her and I would create an Ultra team that could at least play. That being said, it's not a good Ultra team at all. It's bad, but it's all I have. It's literally all I have. I maybe can use just a rando Pokemon. 2 of these Pokemon don't have second moves, so I'm stuck with what I get, but we'll try it. So let's do this, okay? Marcia, invite me. Okay, so Dino's was 14 attack, 11 defense, and 15 HP. That was kind of close to what mine was, actually. I think mine was 13 attack, though. No, 14. So mine was 14, 10, 14. Yours was 14, 11, 15. Okay, so 1 more defense and 1 more HP. That's surprising. That's 20 CP worth. I guess it is. I guess that defense makes a big difference. Okay. Here's Marcia. Here's what I'm gonna say. Oh, don't look. Close your eyes. I covered it here, like, so I can't see it, but you can. Okay, whatever. Here, it is what it is. This is my team. Don't counterpick me, okay? And don't go too hard on me. This is all I have to work with, so be gentle, okay? This is all I have for Ultra League, so we'll try it. This will be the first match I've ever played on this account with Ultra League. That being said, I'll kind of show everyone my team, but this is all I got. So if you just hard counter me, then you're mean. But it's what I got. So also, I'll just say it's not going to be as fun for you because I don't have a lot to challenge you with. Now in Great League, anyone that we're challenging Great League, you better bring your A game. But on this one, Marcia, I hope this makes for a good battle and you don't just whip me. So just use the team you were going to use anyways, okay? Let me show you my team. The Chandelure is really cool. The Chandelure is my second favorite Pokemon of all time. Mimikyu is number 1 and Chandelure is number 2. It's the coolest design. The typing is amazing. The moves are so strong. I just love it. Okay, so that's my one. I had a Lucky, so that was one of the ones where I'm like, okay, I can kind of afford this one. So, and I was able to spend enough Stardust to get a second move. So this is what I'm running for the Chandelure. The Electivire was like one of the only ones I had available to work, and it has Thunder Shock and Ice Punch. So we're just stuck with that. And then I got a Sizer that's Bullet Punch and Trailblaze. So like I said, I'm probably going to get my butt handed to me. There is some synergies at play here, but nothing like amazing. So I guess here we go, Marcia. It is what it is. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck to me. Good luck to you. Let's see how this goes. I'm excited to see the Chandelure. Okay. I got a good matchup. Gardevoir's good. We resist Fairy and we're super effective to Psychic. So let's rip a Flame Charge, get that attack boost. Gardevoir's a kind of an interesting choice. Alright, maybe this isn't going to go as bad as I thought it would. What is Gardevoir's coverage? So I'm going to shield because her fast move is doing a ton of work. Even though, it must be Confusion, right? That's her fast move because it's doing a lot of damage and I resist Charm. So it sounds like Charm, but I don't think it's Charm. Maybe it is. Dark, okay, this is a bad one for us. Yvelta, get out of here with your legendary Yvelta. All right, I got an answer for that. That's a cool Pokemon. If you lose with an Yvelta against an Electivire, then whoo! I'm just kidding. This is a good answer. Okay, we use our shield here. I have no idea what Yvelta uses. Dark, Hurricane, okay. It's a strong move, it's a lot of energy. Okay, oh, we should have just stayed with that. This is okay, I guess. We double resist Grass And the only coverage Rillaboom has is ground, which is neutral. So I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. We get an attack boost too for our Steel Punch. We're not very tanky. Actually, this stats are pretty good on this. I think we tank this pretty well. Yeah, especially if it's a Frenzy Plant, for sure. Do we have enough gas in the tank? I'll tell you why I think we win. Because this will do some damage. Then our fast move will do a lot of damage. And then we have Ice Punch ready to take out. Wow. We just beat you, Marsha, with our makeshift team here. To be honest though, this team does have pretty good coverages, and the reason I picked these three, these are like one of the few that I have that have PvP stats as well. That was kind of another reason I chose these three out of all the random ones. So stat-wise, they're good. Coverage-wise, they're good. They just don't have second moves, I guess, is kind of the biggest thing. So GG's. Yeah, GG's. That's my team. That's what I got. I ended up with some decent matchups. No super hard counters, so hey, that worked out. You know, I Fully Baked says crazy seeing Rilla. I actually like Rillaboom a lot. I'll tell you why. Rillaboom's fast move is so strong. I use this one. Razor Leaf does 9 damage, which it's like 4 damage per turn or whatever, 6, I don't know, something ridiculous. So if you can fast move some people down, it does major work. So as long as it's not resisted, it's really good. The problem is his only coverage is Earth. So when you play against flying, you are hard countered. You have nothing to flying. So it's not like those Pokemon that have their standard typing and then they have good coverage that fights against their weaknesses. It's one that's double weaknesses, so. J-Don Pokebiz up. Okay, so let's run it back, Marsha. We'll do best out of 3 for now, and then we'll do everyone else. I don't have anything for Masters League, so the answer to that is no. I went out of my way just to make an Ultra League team for you, but I don't have a Masters, so it's either this team again with Ultra League or Great League. Okay, Ultra League. So we'll run it back. I mean, I can switch. I have this. I don't know if that's gonna help me. We'll run it back since we won, and we'll let her decide what she wants to switch or pick. See what happens. So best out of 3. If I win this one, we'll move on, give someone else a chance, and then we'll come back to Marsha in the rotation. If I lose this one, then we'll play the last decider. Okay, good matchup to start. Are you AFK? You seem like you're lagging out. Okay, you must have lagged out. Let's start over. Marsha's on that Dunkin' Donuts Wi-Fi. Just kidding. I don't know what happened on that one. You probably froze up. This game's very glitchy, I will say that. One thing that everyone should do if you haven't is go into your settings and go into advanced and refresh game data every once in a while, but download all assets, which I need to do. And it downloads everything that, you know, causes RAM issues and stuff, so it just helps your game run smoother as well. So do that. I got excited by accident. Okay. Lemonade is so freaking good. There's just something about the sourness mixed with the sweetness. I'm just kidding. All right, Marsha. If you lose this one, you lose the set. You got to put something together to win here. And then who wants to play next? Who's ready to play next? In Great League. We want to do Great League. Are you still freezing, Marsha, or are you still excited, or are you debating on what you want to lose to me with? I'm just kidding. Okay, there we go. Okay, what does she do? Rillaboom again. All right, good lead. Okay, we have some coverage here. See, look at that fast move damage by Rillaboom. That's what I mean. So I don't think we're gonna switch, because whoever we switch to is hard countered. Now we'll switch. Look at my fast move damage. Okay, Lunala. Oh, okay. Okay, she's got the Lunala. Interesting. I think we're okay here, though. I think Lunala has Ghost, Psychic, and Moonblast, right? Ooh, I get the attack boost. Now look at this fast move damage coming in. Bullet Punch is ridiculous. That's why Shadow Sizer is so high in the meta, because those bullet punches melt health bars when they're not resisted, especially after a Trailblaze. Now we have 2 Trailblazes, and by the way, did you guys notice my shiny Sizer? I just got this the other day, actually. It was like, I have a bunch of them. This isn't my first one, but this is the newest one, and it ended up with good 2,500 PvP stats, actually. All right, you're in trouble, Marsha. I got 2 attack boosts. I have some energy. Did you resign, or did you back out? Or what happened? You didn't lag out, did you? Okay, GG's. We'll come back to you if you need to get some stuff put together. But 2-0 against the subscribers. Dino, go ahead and invite me to a Great League challenge battle. If you're just joining in, we're doing subscriber Sunday battles. So you're challenging me, friend request me on the screen there. Challenge me to Great League. If the only thing you have is an Ultra League team, maybe we'll play. Oh, Marsha says the Pokemon she had was too low CP. Okay, we'll get you back in rotation in a minute. Okay, so we have no idea what Dino's gonna do. We have no idea what Pokemon it's gonna use, what it wants to use. So pick your team, Dino, and then lock it in, because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this team at first for one. No, I'm not. You guys have already seen that team, so I'm gonna mix it up. So pick your team in now, Dino, because I don't want you to counter me, and I'm gonna pick my team. So tell me when you're locked in. And so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put together a team, but I don't, here's what I'll do. I'll do it this way, so you just can't see my screen. I'm gonna pick in my team and lock it in. And then that way, okay, Dino's locked in, and that way I can pick without you guys seeing what I pick and counter picking me. Stream sniping me. So let me come up with something clever real fast. Ooh, I got a good one already. Okay. Ooh, no, we're gonna save that. Okay, I got it here. Okay, I think this is good enough. This isn't very well thought out. We're just throwing some spice at you. Okay, so Dino, I hope you're ready for some spice, because this is gonna be interesting. Okay, ready? Here's the team. Wrong screen. I got Medicham, Stunfisk, Shadow Greninja, and we get to a good matchup right away. Okay, let's see what Dino does here. So we're neutral to dark, and I forget Mightyna's coverage move. So we'll probably shield since he shielded. Okay, he's over farming. Look at him go. Let's shield one. I can't remember what Mightyna's coverage move is. I think it's Poison Fang. Yeah. So that lowers our defense. That's okay. That's okay. So we're down on shields here. One shield. This probably gets the second shield out of him. Okay, that's okay. I'm just gonna use second shield. We're even on shields now. We're up on energy. And he goes straight for the play rough. Okay, that was good coverage there. Let's go into the Shadow Greninja, which is a hard counter to the Scaluredge. So we just tank this. We have to anyways. This is either Ghost or Fire, which we resist both. And then Hydro Cannon one-shots. Oh, look at that damage. Good call. Blast Burn is a beast of a move. So that's a good call. So this is pretty even now. If I would have switched the Greninja in a little faster, we would have been in better shape. Okay, back to the Mightyena, which we take out. And then we're up 2-1 here. Well, 1.10 to 1. Who does he got in the back? That's gonna be the biggest question. Okay, we win this. Yee. You know, maybe not. He's got water. I think we win this. Because obviously I'm getting off a lot of damage, so that makes a big difference. Oh, not really. Okay, wow. We should win this, actually. So Discharge and Mud Bomb are both super effective here. So I'm gonna go Discharge. Discharge is a little stronger. We should be able to win, even though Stunfisk is super effectively weak to water. Ooh, God, Toxapex. Toxapex is one of the first shinies I've ever gotten in my life, too. Let's see how much damage he has. I don't know what moves they have. Brine? Okay, not enough. That's a good move. If he had, like, Hydro Pump, if the play for Toxapex was, like, just go with a super big water damaging move, use your defense to farm up enough energy to get it off, then we would have had a real good shot here. All right, that was a fun one. That was cool. I think I just kind of had you a little bit on the matchups there. So let's run it back. So this is what we're gonna do. Anytime I win, I'm gonna keep the same team and I'll give you a chance to mix your team up and change it up to beat me. Okay, so winner stays on basically. If you beat me, you keep the same team. If I beat you, I keep the same team. So for now, let's run it back. I'm gonna keep the same team. You do whatever you want. Okay, at this point, I'm locked into this team until I lose with this match. But I think that's a fun way to play it, and GG as well. I think that's a fun way to play it. That's how most like fighting game tournaments go. You pick your characters, you fight it out. Loser has a chance to counter pick, then they play again. If the other person loses, now they have a chance to counter pick. And so I think that's fair, because if you get into a really hard matchup right away, kind of sucks. So to have a chance to improve your matchup is good. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. So I'm ready. Sorry, I'm talking. So let's see if he changes or he sticks with it. He does change. Okay, Pidgeot's good. Pidgeot's not necessarily like a super hard counter because I have coverage here, but it's good. I don't know what Pidgeot's moveset is for PvP. Okay. Okay, we're going for the catch, and we get it. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's a catch either way. His Stunfisk won't take big damage. Okay, good. No damage. So let's see what he has planned. Swampert's good. Okay, we got shields though. We got shields and we got neutral damage, so that's pretty good. Not a lot of damage, but some. Here's what I have a plan here. I was just thinking in my mind what I'm gonna do. So I have a plan here. He's loading up on those hydro cannons. I'm just gonna let the Stunfisk go down. And I'm gonna get a free switch in here. And I'm gonna go into the Greninja now. And I'll use my shields on Greninja. Because I don't want Greninja to take anything. And Greninja's gonna fire it off on someone. Earthquake, okay, that was a big waste of damage, or a big waste of energy there. We probably should have done this one sooner, but it worked out. If he would have got the Hydro Cannon there, then I was in bad shape. But we did farm up really well there. Okay, straight into the Pidgeot here, who's gonna eat a Hydro Cannon. He's still got a shield, I believe, right? But that's fine, because so do we. He does still have a shield. But, you know what? The Greninja is just too ridiculous with energy build, guys. This is why Shadow Greninja is the king. This is why I use my Elite TM. Oh no, bad matchup. Corsola, oh no! Corsola can bring it home against the Medicham. I don't think we get there. I think this is the answer. I think this is the answer. No! Maybe with shields we do it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yes, we do. We win. We win. Watch. Ready? Watch. 2 ice punches has to be enough. 1, not even close. 2 has to be enough. It has to be. Corsola's a beast, but it has to be enough. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. That was close. Corsola, to save the Corsola for the end. That was, that's Metacham's worst nightmare. Luckily, I was able to get off a Night Slash, which is Shadow Greninja Night Slash is gonna do heavy damage. That one was close, man. GG's on that one, Dino. That one came down to the wire. GG's. Who's next? So if we get into a rotation where there's no one else waiting in the queue, not that there's a big queue or anything like that, then we'll keep playing on repeat. So if someone isn't ready, then Marsha will play again in Ultra League or Great League. Marsha, you need to go out there, catch some Pokemon, at least 2 or 3, get some second moves on them. The Leafeon's tough. I know you like to use the Leafeon, but that one has to have an Elite Charge TM to be usable. So you gotta go out there and just find some Pokemon that don't need Elite Charge TMs. Anyway, GG's, Dino. That was fun. That one was close. Corsola's a beast. I want a Corsola so bad, you guys. I have a few. I transferred the other ones. I have a few, but they're just not quite good enough for PvP. I mean, they're usable, but if you're going to invest into a Corsola, you really want the optimal stats. So like the ones that I have, like look at that. It's almost a hundo, which is awesome if it was a good PvE Pokemon, and maybe it is. And actually in Great League, it's pretty good, but in Ultra League, but in Great League, it's only 94% stat product. It's just, it's poor PvP, and then this one's not much better, just way too much attack. Oh, this one's okay. This one's okay, but look at that, 267,000 Stardust and 248 candy to get ready, plus another 50,000 and another 50 candy. So you have to get it to pretty much like level, what is that, like 45 or like 49 or I don't know, something like that, just to get it. So anyways, that's an expensive one too. So the fact that you have one's really cool, Dino. I don't have one though, unfortunately. You need to do so much grinding to spend money to be relevant in PvP. You're absolutely right, Tactical, and that's exactly why I do it. Every single day I do a lot of remote raiding, I go for a walk every day. So every day I go for about an hour walk. And on that hour walk, I would say I average between like 40 and 80,000 Stardust, depending on what's around and whatever. And in raids, I do star pieces. So I would say I do 10 to 15 raids a day, 10 being remote, 5 being live. You get about 20,000. So I would say I get close to 80 to 100,000 Stardust a day, which isn't that good. Like, top players get triple that. But I really take advantage of the extra Stardust days. So like Grookey Community Day was double Stardust. You got 1,800 Stardust per catch with the star piece. So I caught like 1,000 Grookeys. So I got a lot of Stardust in that. So that's kind of what I try to build up. But yeah, it's tough. I get it. It's really expensive. So if you're more of a and trust me, so during the Gigantamax Meowth day, you got, let's just do it this way. You got, I already transferred a bunch, and I got a shiny. During the Gigantamax Meowth event, for completing a Gigantamax Meowth raid, Dynamax battle, you got 25,000 Stardust. If you used a star piece, then it was 32.5. If you did the thing where you can spend 200 Pokecoins, you can double the rewards. So actually it was 35,000. So you would get 70,000 per Dynamax battle, 70,000. So I did 10. No, you had 20 that day. So I did almost 20. So I earned 1.5 million Stardust on that day. So that was a day that I really banked a lot and used it. But to be honest, 90% of it went to PvE. PvE is really expensive too. Like I leveled up all my megas. So all of these megas, Mega Blaziken, Swampert, Ampharos, Sceptile, Pidgeot, Beedrill, all the ones that I can Mega Evolve, basically. The ones that have enough Mega Energy to evolve currently. I spent, not those now, all these. I spent like 300,000 each on those. So anyways, it's very expensive to do all that kind of stuff. Oh, nice. Dino said they got a really good Corsola PvP from hatching an egg. So anyways. All right, who's next? Who wants to challenge next? Just send me a challenge in the game. You don't even have to tell me in the chat, but just send me a challenge and we'll do that. I got this Absol, which is probably the one I have already Mega Evolved it. I've been trading them to try and get a lucky one because I want to just get one that's cheaper. But if I don't, I'll end up using this one. I mean, Absol is not the strongest ever, so even maxed out, it's 28.35. Then Mega Evolve, that probably puts it to 45, 43, something like that. So it's not the strongest. The strongest one I have is this Charizard with the buddy. So when I Mega Evolve it, it goes to 47.74. And then with the buddy boost, it's like almost 5,000. And I still have like 3 or 4 levels left. So we're currently... Oops. So we're currently at... What does it say? We're at 46.5. So we have like 5.5 levels left. It's not that much. We can get there. But I've been spending a lot of my extra Stardust on my PvP, Charizard, and stuff like that. So, all right, John Wayne Gunter, JD Gunter says, I'm ready for a good battle in Great League. All right, friend requests me. It's on the screen. Send me a challenge in-game. So let me do this John Wayne Gunter, and then I'll put you back in queue, Marcia, to go next, okay? That's Marcia, Poke Lover. So send me a challenge in-game, John Wayne. Is it John Wayne? John Dwayne. And you're next. You know what's crazy? Tactical. He says, or they say, I wish they made remote raiding a little cheaper. I wish they made a lot of things a lot cheaper in this game. Like, they're very stingy on what they give you in this game, to be honest. Like, they give you freaking nothing. Like, remote raids are expensive. Elite charge TMs, like, I get it. You want those moves to be special, but to only get like 1 or 2 or 3 a year, that's crazy. Like, put them in the store, let people buy them. Like, sometimes they come in gifts that you can buy. You know, you can get one from watching streams of the official channel and stuff, but like, come on. There's like 200 Pokemon I need one for, so don't give me 2 or 3 a year. Give me 20 a year. Give me 2 a month. Like 2 a month, even 1 a month, but 2 a month or 3 a month would be enough to keep people satisfied and being able to get those moves. Because not only do you need them on a lot of different Pokemon, you need them on a lot of the same multiple Pokemon. So I may have a Charizard PvE and a Charizard PvP that need an Elite Charge TM. So I'm never going to get them for all of mine. So anyways, in general, I think a lot of stuff they do is not very, what's the word? Generous. Let me hide my screen. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay, pick your team. John D. Wayne, I'm going to pick a random team here. We're going to mix it up again. That last one was spicy. The Shadow Greninja is a beast. Okay, so I'm going to mix it up completely here. Brand new thing. Let's go with... Ooh, I have a good one for you guys. I have a good one. Okay, let me think for a sec. Okay. Ooh. This team is spicy. Okay, you ready? This team's funny. This team's funny. It's probably not good on paper, but it's going to be fun. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, we're in it. Check out this team. Okay, we got Jellicent versus the Rage Fist Annihilate, Shadow, Charizard, and Hisuian Electrode. Okay, we get the Surf off before him, which is really big there. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch straight into the Charizard because he's gonna try and get off some Rage Fists. Okay, he switches. He banks the Rage Fist, but this is a really bad switch. So now we're triple effective, mega strong Hold on, I gotta get rid of this thing on the screen here. So let's go to Air Cutter and boost our attack. He just tanks it, wow. Okay, he gets off a move. We resist everything. We don't block here. Shadow Jump Luff is that. Aerial Ace. Wow, that was pretty strong. I didn't expect the Jump Luff to do that much damage. I guess Shadow's pretty strong. Okay, now into this. Okay, we Air Cutter again, get another attack boost. We probably don't need to shield the first Rage Fist he's gonna throw, but we're going to anyways. We're going to. He probably has two. So watch this. Watch this play. Ready? Watch this. Ready? Oh, he Shadow Balls. Okay. We're just going to switch out. Okay, I was expecting two Rage Fists right there, but he just goes with the bigger damage there. Now we'll shield. We probably don't take anything big here, but it could be a close combat. No, just another Shadow Ball. Okay, interesting. Maybe he doesn't have Rage Fist. Rage Fist is a signature move, legacy move. Okay, watch this. Wild Charge is big damage. Not the biggest, but big. Against a Skelly-Reg, which is obviously a bad matchup, but take that damage. Look at that. Do we get two? Oh, I thought we got two. Okay, we should mop this up pretty easy here with the Jellicent. Even without shields, even a Shadow Ball will tank pretty good. And Blast Burn. Okay. Okay, we farm him down. He must not have Shadow Ball. Interesting. Okay, Surf. Okay, we won that one. GG's. That team's spicy. Jump Luff was surprising. That was surprisingly big damage with the Jump Luff. Okay, I'm going to keep this team. It's your turn to counterpick if you want. This is a cool team. Like, Electrode is slept on. I'm going to do a video just on the Electrode, and I have a cool shiny one. This was one of the first Pokemon that I started using in Great League because I just needed something electric. So I was like, yeah, Electrode. The stats aren't very good. It's like usable, but not good. I've won lots of matches with this Electrode. It's good. Anyway, it's probably not good in the meta, but it's good for me. All right, ready? So I'm going to switch my lead here. I'm actually going to lead the Electrode. And we'll go into the rematch. Here we go. As soon as they're ready. That's a cool shirt you got on your character there. What is that? Palkia? And he's going with the T. That's funny. The T animation. He's pouring the tea. All right, Jump Luff again. Okay, bad matchup for us this time. Flying Grass. I guess he's flying, so our Electric is okay. The Grass makes it neutral. He goes into this right away, so we'll just counter it. The good news is we outpace the Skelly-Reg. We're going to shield this one. Last time he showed us Blast Burn and not Shadow Ball. This time he shows Shadow Ball. So that was a proper shield. We should win this match, to be honest. Like, we should outpace him, even though we're one turn behind. I think our energy build is actually faster. And our fast move does more damage. Nope, guess not. We have to shield it. I was trying to think. We don't have anything else that beats him, so we have to shield it there. Okay, so shields are off the table now. Now we're all in here. Okay, let's go into this. And we get there. Look at that play. That was a good play. The problem is Incinerate is so slow. It takes him a while to get there. So that was good. Now we preserved our Jellicent against the Annihilate. Okay, we probably die here. We get there again with the Wild Charge against the Shadow Jump Luff. This will do good damage. It's neutral, but she's Shadow and she's not very tanky anyways. Boom! Nice damage. And then obviously our Charizard hard wins this anyways. So here's what I predict. Our Charizard beats the Annihilate too. Unless he switched out. He's gonna be in a world of hurt. Oh shit, we don't beat that. Okay, good catch. Shadow Hydro Cannon though, even though it's resisted, it's gonna do work. But at least we know what we have to face now. Look at that fast move damage too. Oh no, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Charizard can't take a Hydro Cannon. He's got one locked and loaded, so I think we're out of it here. Oh! Oh, he's got another Pokemon. I thought it was over. Okay, now it's over. Okay. I thought what was gonna happen was I was gonna come in. I thought he was gonna be alive. I thought he was gonna take out my Jellicent. Then Charizard was gonna come in and we were gonna charge priority battle and I was gonna lose to a Hydro Cannon and die. That's exactly what I thought happened. Then I stayed alive, Shadow Ball killed him, and I thought that was it. I forgot Jumpluff was still left. That was close. You know what, guys? I'm sorry, but today I'm unbeatable. I'm untouchable today. PvP, we're on a 16-game win streak. I'm sorry that I have to take it out on you guys. You guys are playing really well. You have some really cool teams. I'm just untouchable today. And I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying it's crazy. Today's the universe finally has caught up with me in my karma. Yesterday we went like 2-18. So just let me have this win, okay? Just let me have this win, okay? Anyways, GG's. That was fun, John. That was a good one. Good match. Oops, I pressed rematch. We're not gonna rematch. I'm gonna play Marcia again. Okay, Marcia, sorry. Let me do this. Get your team ready. So, Ultra League again, Marcia? Do you have anything for PvP for Great League? Whatever you challenge me to, I'll play you against, as long as it's not Masters. Wow, what a day. Squirtle? Ooh, we don't have any Shadow Squirtles. That would be sick if we got a PvP Shadow Squirtle. Oh my goodness. We have a Shadow Charizard now for PvP. Charmeleon. So, okay. Last stream I asked this question. Last stream I asked, in these battles, the Shadow battles against the Rocket guys, do you always get the first Pokemon it shows? In my experience, it always has been that. But yesterday, my daughter did one and she didn't. She had like a Mawile and then a Weezing and like 2 Weezings, and she got the Weezing and not the Mawile. So how does this work? So Dino says not all the time. So is it random? Or is there a higher chance that you get the first one and just sometimes it's a low roll but you can get the second one? Because I don't want another Shadow Charizard. I don't mind it, but I would like to get the Shadow Squirtle. Let's see. Okay, Shadow Squirtle. See, that's what I think. I think like most of the time, it's the first one, but not every single time, right? It depends on the lineup. So what does that mean exactly? What determines it? Do you know? That's okay. That's good for PvE, obviously. I wanted a PvP one, but that'll be super strong for PvP someday. Okay, not the best. Too bad. All right, Marcia. Okay, I see your invite now. I guess I can look that up. I was just wondering if you guys knew off the top of your head. All right, this is the team I have for PvP. So, I mean, for Ultra League. So, I beat you with it before. It's doable. Let's see if you came up with an answer for it. Okay, so you guys have confirmed it's not always the first one, but I don't know how often. All right, the Riller Boom again. Okay, obviously we go straight into Flame Charge here. Wow, you're just gonna take it on the chin? Yvelta, nice hard counter. Okay, that's okay. I mean, okay, you're being brave, saving the shields. It's even, we're even. And I saved the Chandelure for a catch. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna shield here. I'm gonna shield. Because my fast move damage is doing good damage. And I've already forced one shield here. So let's see how brave she is this time. Does she tank a second one? She does, and it's big. Uh-oh. Okay, you got a shield to work with here. What do you got? Ooh, interesting. Uh-oh. I don't know if I have an answer for that now. I guess... No, shit. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. Okay, I don't shield this. I'm in trouble now. I don't have an answer for this. I have a thought, but it's not gonna work. It worked! I did the catch! But it doesn't matter because her fast move damage is just too much, so it doesn't matter. That was a good play though, but this fast move damage I just died to anyway, so preserving the shield didn't really change anything. I just don't have an answer for that at all. I mean, the Chandelure's an answer, but Yvelta took that off. Our first loss of the day goes to Marcia, baby. Good job. You got me on that one. Okay, but now I get to counter pick you. So, let's do that. I don't have any Pokemon to work with here. This would be funny. I really don't have anything, I guess. All right, we'll just run it back. Whatever. Best out of 3. It is what it is. This is all I got. That's what I said earlier. Like, I don't have a Great League or a Ultra League team, so this is what I have, and we're gonna go with it. So letting the Rillaboom go down immediately actually worked out for her last time. So does she make the same play again? Or does she mix it up now with shields? Okay, she does mix it up. Okay, she goes into this again. This is okay. This is actually okay. Because we got a shield out of her now, and that may change things now. And the reason I wanted to switch out of this right away is because the Chandelure is really what we want into this, and now we come into it free. And we just use our shields here to keep it healthy. And our fast move and our charge move do damage here, see? So we're doing big damage. So that's our answer to the Solgaleo. We just didn't have it last time. I'm gonna shield. We resist that, but whatever. I shouldn't have done this. I should have just switched immediately and saved this energy. Because the flame charge does nothing. Okay, I still have okay coverage for the Rillaboom though. If this is an Earth Power, I may survive with 1 health. Not. Oh, wow. Frenzy Plant takes it anyways. Okay, you got me again. Dang it. That Yvelta just beats me now too. Yeah, so one of the biggest mistakes I made was using that energy just to get blocked. So like the flame charge, you don't want to throw it and then leave because then you lose your attack boost. So I should have saved it and brought it back when I could have used it on the Rillaboom anyways. Anyway, you got me. 6-2. Although I will say, no excuses. You did great. That's a good team. The Yvelta's crazy. That's really cool. I'm going to have my daughter do a Xerneas and me do an Yvelta or vice versa. So we get one of each. But that's a cool Pokemon. I don't have a great Ultra League team. I really wish I did. This team was slapped together. I don't have any second moves for it and stuff. So one of these days I will, and you guys can challenge me to that. But you guys just have to get some Great Leagues teams to challenge me so we can keep it consistent. Because that's what I play. Gotta play what I play. Anyways, GG's. That was good. Oh, it's a it's a Hundo Yvelta, she says too. Nice. Alright, so I just got a friend request there. I don't know if they're trying to challenge. So we'll do one more. Okay. Last challenge. Yeah, the Yvelta Hundo is dope. Last challenge of the day, if there is one more. You know, I try not to stream super duper crazy long, just long enough to hang out with you guys and do a stream every day. So, all right, Dino's back in it, in Great League. Last time I went undefeated. So we'll do this. I'll keep the same team. I won't change any teams. I did that last time. I gave you a chance to counter last time and you almost pulled through. So this time I'll keep it the same as well. And we'll play it out. I won't change teams though. So let's see what you got this time. This has been fun though. This stream was amazing. Like, I'm really happy that today went the way it went with this Titan. It's such a beast. Like, it's so slept on. You know what? Let me say this. I'm gonna go on record and say this. Ice is a typing and a move typing that is so slept on that a lot of people need to use more of. You know, it beats Dragon, it beats Grass, which are both, you know, heavy in the meta and stuff like that. I shouldn't have done this. I should have Energy Ball baited because now I'm gonna lower my defense. Not the right play, I wasn't paying attention. Yep. So now my defense goes down and I really start taking damage, especially because his fast move is ground, which is neutral because I'm grass, but still. Iron Head, so he's got a legacy move. I'm already behind in this match, I'll just say that. Okay, we got both shields out. I guess that's a saving grace. Okay, we get there. Oh, really? You timed that? You really timed that? Good for you. Let's just go Surf here. Actually, Shadow Ball's better. I don't know why I did Surf. They're both neutral and Shadow Ball's stronger, so this was... I'm not playing very well right now. Okay, it was enough. They're the same energy cost, so it doesn't matter. So Shadow Ball was the right play. This probably takes out the Corviknight, but guess what? Corviknight uses a dark move called Payback, and we know that, so we block. See? Just like that. Surf probably kills here. If not, the Charizard obviously beats the Corviknight. And we still have the Corsola again, all right. So we're out of shields here is the only bad part. But, ooh, and you know what? Corsola has Rock, which will one-shot Charizard. He doesn't fall for it. This is okay. This is okay. Because now we have the Jellicent alive, and he's out of energy now. This kills for sure. Oh, it doesn't. Wow. Okay, I expected more. I mean, Charizard is quadruple weak to Rock. Wow. I expected that to do more damage. I guess Rock Blast isn't super damaging, right? I'm gonna look it up. It's not the strongest rock move. Oh, but Corsola has Power Gem too. Okay. So, I'll just show you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. So on Corsola, Rock Blast is 40 energy for 50 damage. So it's just basically a spam move. Power Gem is 50 for 85. So Power Gem is the much stronger move, but it's not as baity. So I guess the playstyle that he has for it is more baiting and, you know, tanking rather than trying to put out damage, because he probably could have gotten to this and killed me with this. This for sure would have one shot, but I guess Rock Blast isn't that strong. So anyways, I had a lot of fun with you guys today. Today was awesome. Besides Marsha beating us in Ultra League, I'm just kidding. We went basically completely undefeated after our one loss. Did anyone else take a game off of us? I say us, me, obviously. Anyways, I'm not trying to be cocky. Sometimes, most of the time, I do really, really bad. So today I did really well, so that's really exciting for me. The team that we had, I'll put it on the screen so you remember. This was our PvP Great League team, so if you want to copy it, not the one on my screen, the one on the far edge of the screen. If you want to copy it, there's proof in the pudding that it does really well. So anyways, thanks for the matches. That was a lot of fun. So for sure, we're going to start doing Subscriber Sunday every Sunday. Once I get a better team for Masters and Ultra League, maybe at some point we'll do like Masters League Monday and I don't know, something for Ultra League. But for now, Subscriber Sundays. So next week, if you want to do some more challenges, Subscriber Sundays. But also, friend request me. Invite me to your raids. I only have 10 remote raid passes, so I promise I'll do as many as I can. I'll have to remember your names though, because I get friend requests from random people too. But I'll remember your names once I see them coming in more often. So friend request me and I'll join some raids with you guys as well, and I'll do raids with you and we'll lay the smack down on some Lunalas and all that good stuff. And then if I see you online, I'll invite you too. Usually what I do is I will do a local live raid and I'll just invite the top 5 people on my friends list that are online. So anyways, that being said, I'll do PvE with you guys as well whenever we can. So thanks for watching. As usual, do the YouTube thing and the Twitch thing. Like, subscribe, all the free stuff. It doesn't cost you anything. It really helps the channel out. Gives it a chance to expose to other people that may like it. The bigger community we can build, the more fun we'll have. Basically, that's it in a nutshell. So have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend before you're back to work or school or whatever it is you do on Mondays. And we'll be back tomorrow, same exact time, doing almost the same exact thing. Tomorrow I have a really fun pick too. I spent a lot of Stardust on it to get it ready too, but I didn't want to reveal it today because it wasn't going to work with this team comp either. But tomorrow, I promise you, I have a really spicy pick as well. So come back tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll see you then. Have a good